All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and I have the OtterBox Commuter Series case here in front of you for the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now, I already did a review of this case for the regular S22, which you can follow the card up above, but OtterBox was kind enough to send this out for review as well. So I'll be using my dummy unit here of the S22 Ultra. This case is gonna come in around $39.99. It does come in 3 colors, which as you can see, I have black here in front of you. But there is this really cool bluish color that's called Rock Slip Way, and then another pinkish color that's called Maven Way. So if you want to buy any of these cases after watching this video, do follow my affiliate links down in the description to Amazon. They do include Prime shipping, so I really appreciate that support. Now let's go ahead and take a peek at the actual case here. So as far as the unboxing experience goes, it looks like pretty much every OtterBox box that's out there, right? So if you've gone to Walmart or Best Buy or Amazon, this is what you're getting. You have the exposed case here. It is Drop Plus 3 times tested to military standard, and you do have a lasting antimicrobial case protection, as it says, which does inhibit the growth of bacteria on the case, and it's made with more than 35% of recycled plastic, made with 5G compatible materials, which I always think that's funny they put that on there, and has their give back program information on the back of the case, or box I should say. Now as far as the packaging goes, it's basically going to break down everything that we're going to go over in this video, but I always like to show the front and back. Now as far as getting it out, you're literally just going to pull this tab here, and then literally the case is just going to slide out. So it's super easy. But as far as the case goes, here it is, guys. Now with this being the Commuter Series, it is actually a 2-part case if you do care to take it apart. Obviously you don't have to take it apart to install it. It's totally up to you. But as far as the inside goes, as you can see, you are getting so much ruggedness in here. It is obviously, like I said, 3 times the standard of military drop protection. You have some cushions in the corners. You just got all kinds of cushiony material in here. The padded hexagonal pattern on the back, or in the inside, excuse me, is what's going up against the back of your phone. So it's gonna be very nice and soft against it. It does say Drop Plus there. So let's go ahead and get my S22 Ultra dummy unit here. And I always like to start with buttons when I remember to do that, and then just push in. And there we have it. So very simple install when it comes down to it, guys. So as you can see with this OtterBox back here, it's a harder plastic shell. It's anti-fingerprint, anti-smudging. It does have some OtterBox branding here, kind of more in a high gloss black. And then you do have these ridges on the back that do help a little bit with grip when you are holding the phone, but it also helps too when you are sliding against a surface that does have maybe a little bit of a grip to it. It helps for your phone not having to just slide around everywhere. Now it is a pocket friendly design as well, putting it in and out of your pocket with ease, no issues at all. So I do love OtterBox for that as well. Now as far as the camera bump cutout goes, obviously with all these lenses you have to have a chunky cutout here. So I'm okay with the larger cutout. Sometimes I do wish that it would kind of try to hug the lenses a little bit more, maybe do like a P shape, but instead obviously they opted into this shape, which is okay. And the separation between the hard back and the camera lenses, you do got this kind of high gloss black material here, which as you can see does very well as far as hiding the lenses. So they are recessed in there nicely, so they're not going to get scratched up if you do put it down on a surface. So there is the look of the back. Now let's look at the sides here. So as far as the sides go, as you can see, you have the harder plastic shell meeting the side here, and then you do have this nice TPU material that does have some ridges, as you can see here. So definitely going to help with grip. Now the buttons are kind of more of a squared off edges, so they're not rounded, but they are raised, as you can see. And then going to the bottom here, guys, we do have a nice generous cutout for the S Pen, a cutout for your speakers, and as you can see, a port flap. So when it's shut, you do have the mic cutout there exposed, so that way you're not having any issues with call quality. And you are able to open up this port, so you just kind of pull that down and that flap down, and then you have your Type-C port exposed. But if you don't want any gunk and stuff in there, you just close it up, and there we go. Now going to the side here, obviously just nothing other than just the side with the grippiness and all that good stuff. Those ridges, if I can get in focus here, there we go. The ridges look like they all go up the top and the side. Well, actually not at the bottom, but just here. But that kind of is where my finger would rest if I used this phone on a daily basis, if I had the real one. So I do like that it does add that little bit of grippiness there. And then here at the top, we do have a square cutout for the mic up top. Now on the front of the phone, since it isn't a complete flat surface, obviously the forehead and chin is going to be more prominent as far as the screen protection goes. You are going to get some lips that do cover up the waterfall edge kind of display here, but it is, once again, like I said, more prominent on the top and bottom. Now this is the look of the cutout part here for the speaker up top. And yeah, so there's the look there. So what I'm going to do next, guys, is just the wobble test here. So let's see if face down is any shake, and there is no wobble or shake. And then if we do back down, there is no wobble and shake at all. So it is a very flat front and back. The case is Qi wireless charging compatible with any Qi wireless charger. Obviously this is a dummy unit, so I can't do that test. So you are able to do reverse power share and use Google Pay and Samsung Pay with ease. And you are also getting some very clicky buttons here, guys. So I can't do the clicky button test, unfortunately, because I don't have the real S22 Ultra. But from everything that I've seen with these cases, I've never had an OtterBox case like these that have not been tactile and responsive. But just by seeing how extended they are out here, I can tell these are very clicky buttons if you had the real one. But there you have it, guys. As far as the quality of the case, obviously it's an OtterBox. So at the end of the day, it feels great in the hands. Does add a little bit of bulk, but it's not a lot. I mean, especially for a giant phone like this S22 Ultra, I think it does the job very nicely and has certain grippy points on the phone's case where your fingers are going to rest. So I think they've done a very good job of where they've placed that. So there we have it, guys. Hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe. God bless. I'll see you on the next one.